What's up, everybody? We're here at FL2K, day 2 technically, Friday. First qualifying rounds are today for all the classes. World Racing was yesterday. We didn't get too much footage yesterday just because we were making sure we were set up here. We think the foxbody is ready. I know I'm ready. First qualifying is at 10, seconds at 2, thirds at 6, so we'll see what's happening. We've got our setup out here. I'll show you real quick. So we just have 2 tents set up right here so we can pull the car into this one. We got Nitro under his tent over there. And then we got the foxbody right here. So we will see how everything goes. We're pretty far down. We're actually all the way down by tech. But we wanted to make sure we were comfortable and Nitro was comfortable. He seems cool with all the noise, so that's great. Ginger is back from going to check what vendors are here in case we blow another hose. And we will see what happens today. Fingers crossed.
Skip the session or two, because when you go this fast, sometimes it is literally the battle of attrition. You know, parts are only going to hold together for so long, so you want to make sure that you're smart with how you run the race. It's not let's make every lap, let's turn it up to 12, let's be an internet hero and flex, because if you can't get the first round with a broken car, then what's it all for?
No, I'd be looking to set the world on fire Friday morning like Mr. Braun did.
Yes.
And a few others. And I'd hang out until tomorrow evening and catch that last session if I needed it. But I'd really just want to enjoy some racing if I could do that.
Absolutely. Amanda Ebert coming up next. Really clean-looking 89 Mustang notch over on the right-hand side. Daniel Dezuela out of Wellington, Florida. 2018 model Mustang. That's the red car.
And the Mustang in the left lane being shot out of a cannon. Golly, you got choked up on that one.
It was so good you didn't know what to say.
It was 524 to the 8th, 135, and 814 out the back in that triple law firm lane. 1204 over there for Amanda Ebert. Not the pass she was looking for. Knocked the tires off there. And
Alrighty, guys. So first pass was down. It was horrible. It was a 12.3, I think. I don't know what Brad did with the slip. It was miserable, but there's a couple of errors up in there. So first things first time the car ever went down the track, so maybe that's just a pass in general. So first off, the line lock didn't really hold, so when I was doing the burnout, it started moving, which threw me off. I wasn't expecting it to move at all during the line lock, so that's fine. But then after that, I don't recall hitting the first bulb, but apparently I did. But I also haven't raced in probably a year or so. No, it's been 2 years, I think, since I've been down the track. So, again, a user error on that end. And then I forgot to let go of the trans button. It's all new for me, guys. I am learning as we go. But you know, my foot's full throttle and I'm sitting there like, why am I not moving? Fucking let go of the button, girl. So anyway, after I let go of the button, I spun and I almost went sideways, so I let out, and then once it straightened back up, I did get back into it because I just wanted to see what the car's going to do going down the track. It did go down the track. It was good. It felt strong. It felt healthy. It felt powerful. I think it was like 144. It was like a 12-second pass or something like that. So I didn't pull the chute or anything. Came back to the pits. We have it cooling down, waiting for qualifying 2. Hopefully qualifying 2 goes a little bit better. We will see, and I will update you guys then.
And unfortunately just overshot it. They'll get the data on their controller, but they're not going to get a time sprint here. And that's a shame because it's a nice solid run. And the previous run for Amanda was 12:04 at 144, so she's not going to improve on that.
Amanda Ebert in the right lane.
Now,
in
Amanda,
the Mustang.
Yeah, Amanda last time, not on the sheet. I forget what happened first run, but the last run she went to bump in after being patient and waiting on a driver that had problems in the water box, and she had one bulb lit, tried to bump into the second bulb, and unfortunately bumped through it. So when the tree activated, she wasn't going to get anything because she wasn't staged. So even though it was a single, had no data. So this time, obviously, Amanda would like to get into the beams and make sure that she gets a number. Looks like she's going to do that. She's going to roll right in. And this time, I'll give her time to build the boost and not worry about the bump button. Corvette has a lot of room left to give on that 937. Does he leg it out? No. Spins the tires. Wait a minute. 207, 60 foot, but no, on the brakes. Yeah. You're still going to roll 8. Are you kidding me? 870 at a $180 with a 207, 60 foot. Must have come around Amanda so quick to blow her doors off, but she runs 846 at 180 as well.
I think he can make that happen. I call it the shark fin. I don't know if it has aerodynamic advantages or not. Left lane.
He does deliver in 30 seconds or less.
Amanda Ebert, so young lady in the left lane in that beautiful fox body. Got the decent sized tire squashed up under the back thing, the 360 cam on the back of it. So fox body on fox body crime here, both Mustangs.
It is cool to check out the difference between the hatch and the notch. The notch on the left, the hatch on the right.
Hatch weighs about 300 pounds more. Well, the GT version weighs about 300 more than the LX notchback. Ooh, meanwhile, Shane Garcia making that weight work for him. Hooking and booking. Out of Friendswood, Texas goes 850 at 156 miles an hour. Best run of the day for him. Already qualified with an 855. But now bumps that up to an 850. Left lane 1022, obviously not the lick he was looking for.
That is what I call rapido pizza delivery, and he's in the second field. Shane Garcia in a good spot, top of the third field, number 37. He moved up just a little. So where's the bump spot now, big boy? 948.
Yep, 948's the bump. Now we got Zachary Walton in the left lane out of Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
So real quick out of the burnout before Madman tells you about it. So again, when we tell you about where they're qualified, keep a track of the fact that, like I just said, if they're not qualified, they could bump somebody out. These two cars are qualified, so all that can happen is moving people around. They can change. What? Oh, our first of several people. The Toyota guy with party lights going. We'll see Madman back here, and we know he's going to throw the neons. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Amanda Ebert over there in the right lane. Number 38, 846 is where she's at. She rolls in deep. There's the light. Wheels up for Zach Walton. And they're going soundtrack, door handle, door handle. Oh, we might have let the smoke out in the right lane. Looking at the Flow Racing live feed.
No, I mean, look at the numbers.
Yeah.
171 miles an hour. So Amanda was still under power, and the car didn't slow down. But we got a lot of smoke still coming out of it. We're going to have to shut her down and check that one out. Amanda now number 35, right at the top of that third field, but she might have just heard it. So this is the final day of FL2K, and as you can see, I'm in my messy garage, which means we are not at Bradenton, which means bad news. Wednesday night, I don't know if you watched my last video, but Wednesday night at Bifflo Test and Tune, it got rained out, but we were practicing the two-step, and we popped the trans line. We came home, we replaced it, drove to Bradenton overnight. Everything was great, qualifying round 1, 2, 3, 4, and then qualifying round 5. It popped the same trans line. So we're looking into it. We're going to send the trans out to FTI to make sure there's nothing wrong with it. All the fluid is still cherry red, so that's good.
But look at this. It literally got everywhere. It's all over the bottom of the catch pan. We're gonna take this off and see what's underneath it. So here's a better view as to what was caught. We just took these down and we put pig mats in it to try and catch fluid. You can see this is completely saturated. So it caught a bulk amount of the fluid. It was so hot it literally burned up the pig mat. But it's everywhere, y'all. The fact that it didn't get on my back tires, it's down the drive shaft, it's everywhere. I'm telling you, the fact that it did not get on my back tires is a miracle. The pass was absolutely flawless. Look at my back bumper. Look at that, y'all. Oh my God. It's crazy. The pass was phenomenal. It felt great. It didn't pop until literally the very end. We think it got a pinhole right in the beginning, around the 330 mark, from what everybody said, because they thought it popped at the 330 because they saw a lot of smoke. But if you look at this, this is what we're talking about here. It's kind of hard to see because it's not very bright. But this line right here, right behind this popped right here. It's right at the top. You see the braid. Right before here. The last time, that's about where it popped the last time. The hose is still sitting over there from the last time. That's the old hose right there. So it's, we're looking into alternatives for hoses and checking in on everything else. Making sure this car is good. We decided not to race today, just for the fact that we didn't want to hurt the car anymore. We didn't want a small problem to become a big problem. So be that as it may, I did run my absolute best. I ran an 8.3 at 171 miles an hour, which was exhilarating. It was awesome. It was so much fun. Very happy to have walked away from that situation. Could have happened at any pass, honestly. So I'm glad I at least got 5 rounds out of it. We got some seat time, got some logs, learned a lot about the car. It was the first 5 times the car's ever gone down the track. We didn't know anything about it because we weren't able to test and tune. So we are going to clean everything. Like I said, send the trans out to FGI, which is in Daytona, close to home, get everything situated, and get ready for our race that's coming up in December. So I will see you guys in just a little bit.